So, my dear friends, today we have Dr. S Sivanesan, who is called, usually called with the name of Siva. Am I right? So he is the board director, he is the advisor, keynote speaker, master trainer, and he has 30 years of experience in governance, and uh, he has the expertise in the sustainability. Today, he is going to highlight some of his speech, some of his findings, and some of his researches that he has conducted in this field, that what exactly he is going to present on the main day of conference. And today's session is going to be a promo session where we will be very keen to know about Srinivasan first of all. And I request Srinivasan to kindly throw some light on his achievements, on his life, on his contributions. And secondly, that what exactly he is planning to share on the day of the conference, so that our friends and people, those who are very keen to join this conference, they must get some glimpses of that event. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to one and only Mr. Dr. Srinivasan from Singapore. May I request you all to kindly send your virtual appreciation and welcome to Srinivasan. Over to you, Dr. Srinivasan.
Thank you, Dr. Haleema. That was a bit of a glowing comments and accolades about me, and I think I'm still any ordinary person, just like all of you, and I have lots to learn from many of you. And good evening, friends. Happy to see all of you, all the professionals in various fields, some common faces like Huni, hi Huni, and a few others, of course. Some of the speakers that's coming, like Dr. Raj and a few other people. And Ariel, yes, of course. Ariel is also there, another good friend of mine, and a few other people from Singapore. Good to have all of you. I mean, this is a cross-boundary thing, and I really applaud and take my hat off to Dr. Haleema for having organized this together with a team, of course, in making it happen. And in all places, in not anywhere, but in the little red dot of the world, which is in Singapore, where we pride ourselves in certain things. So basically, just a quick background on myself. I'm a chartered accountant, and I've been working in organizations for more than 30 over years, basically in the government and the government-linked companies as well as MNCs. And some of them are the listed companies that we have in Singapore, like Capital Land, which are listed. And I was in Auditor General Office, which is the auditing arm of the government of Singapore, as well as in my so-called last salaried job was with Kim Hing, another listed company. It's in marine and oil field and offshore. So I started, my main expertise has been in governance, risk, and compliance, with fraud investigations, which I've done quite a fair bit of some, and some of them are high profile one, but due to the um, Official Secrecy Act that we have in Singapore, I can't reveal them, but they are interesting ones. I may share one of it, which has become publicly available, but not today, on 7th of September. If you, 7th of December, sorry. If you're interested, come for it, and you'll hear a nice high profile investigation that how I've uncovered it and how that dovetails to risks and sustainability. Of course, we're covering a bit more into AI and sustainability, and that's where I have embraced myself in various expertise in this over the last about 3-4 years has been since I started embracing a bit more sustainability. AI over the last 1.5-2 years. But my key forte remains in governance, risk, and compliance. Uh, I got my degree and my master's from Monash Uni in Melbourne, Australia, and my doctorate from the European Institute of Management and Technology. I'm a CIA, Certified Internal Auditor, Certified Information Systems Auditor, CISA, and C-Risk, which is Certified in Risk and Information Systems Control. So these are some certifications that I've obtained, and I'm in the process of working towards getting my CFE, which is Certified Fraud Examiner, which is another of my favorite topic that I look at, and I've done a lot of uncovering. So that's a bit about my background, and of course I've shared where the various areas I've um, worked on. I mean, I just named some of them, but that includes, of course, SP Services as well, which is the utilities, the Singapore government's utilities body for in our nation. My specialization is mainly in governance, enterprise risk management, business continuity management, compliance, internal audit and IT controls, sustainability reporting, and Six Sigma, and a bit of quality as well, ISO and all that, as well as recently also a bit more into AI and how AI dovetails to this. So I'm also doing consultancy besides my training, but my main core has been in training in various corporates and also in the public program of where it's a funded program by the government of Singapore. So the main core of today's one is whether of my talk on the 7th of December is mainly on whether sustainability, GRC, and artificial intelligence. These are key topics. These are all pertinent and all in topics, and these are the ones which are the talk of town, talk of the world, and even trainings that the government of Singapore provides, for mid-career people. Um, and so whether these three, sustainability, GRC, and AI, do they dovetail with each other or are they clearly distinct? That is the core of my topic. And basically, of course, in this global conference on AI and ML for sustainable future in Singapore and the region. Now, just to set the context of it, the intersection between sustainability, governance, and risk and compliance, which is GRC in short, and AI, define some new frontiers of responsibility growth and some new areas of opportunities, both in Asia and the global. In Singapore and the ASEAN region, we have moved towards AI-enabled green economies. I think Wuni, who is here, can vouch for that. Um, and I'm sure she's more of an expert on that. I mean, probably more than me in some respect. And so the question arises whether are sustainability, GRC, and AI converging, or are they evolving along as distinct parallel paths? So that's what I will entail in my presentation on the 7th of December. The post-pandemic era has accelerated digitalization and ESG commitments and data-driven decision making. Of course, with the COP meetings yearly, we are looking at sustainability. On the other hand, we have the huge rise in AI. So how all of these dovetail, or whether they still can be dovetailed? That's the question. So the presentation explores on whether AI is a dovetailing force and enhancing sustainable governance and risk intelligence, or whether it's a distinct disruptor. So whether it's a dovetailing force or distinct disruptor, requiring new frameworks and ethical oversights. It challenges the traditional assumptions that GRC is procedural, which is not anymore, and sustainability is moral, which is also not really, arguing instead that AI, which has come as part as a new platform, can make both measurable and predictive, can make both, meaning GRC and sustainability, measurable, predictable, and actionable. So AI is an enabler which enables all of these things. So these are things that I will talk about and how it is enabled. And the reflection between the balance between automation and accountability, where machine learning meets moral reasoning, and whether it is morally right to do certain things through machine learning. So the key themes to introduce are as follows. I will talk about the sustainability imperative, how AI is shaping carbon management, ESG reporting, and circular economy. Okay, and through predictive analysis and scenario simulations. By the way, the new paradigm of risk is no longer your risk registers, um, your risk tolerance, risk appetite, and all that, but it's more of predictive analytics and scenario simulation, which is the new in thing. So those are what many have termed, many specialists who are in even some more specialized than me in this area have termed as the dead horses. If you continue to engrave yourself or entail yourself into these risk registers and all that, rather than look at predictive and analytics and scenario simulation. So that's the first one, sustainability imperative. Second one is GRC evolution. From simple compliance checking to connected governance ecosystem, integrating risk, intelligence, assurance, and sustainability matrices. Even in sustainability, the G is part of the GRC that we talk about when we talk about the GRC, the governance, risk, and compliance. So there's a lot of connectivity in it, and that I will dovetail further and granulate further in my 7th of December talk. Next is AI as an enabler and risk factor, the opportunities in efficiency and insights versus the risks in bias, explainability, and ethical decision making. So I'm looking at those areas where AI helps in getting better analysis into your risk ascertainment. And that is crucial because when we get to that, we're looking at risk from a very predictive manner, from a very projected manner, and far-sighted manner, rather than a very reactive manner. So the whole paradigm has changed, and how that can be done, I shall again dovetail on the 7th. In the ASEAN lens, regional readiness for integrating AI with sustainable governance, balancing innovation with regulation, in markets like Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia will be talked about. And also I'll try to include more countries, but definitely Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia will be closest to my heart in terms of expanding on that. So the guiding questions for the audience can be, can AI embed sustainability into governance rather than just automate reporting? That's one thing we can start pondering and think through. And that's the thing that is leading up to my presentation on the 7th. Is risk management evolving fast enough to handle AI-related ethical, reputational, and systematic risks? Is it or is it not? And will the future of sustainability audits be driven by algorithms or by human consciousness augmented by data? So these are some guiding questions for the audience, which will be the impetus with which I will develop my presentation and slides. So in closing, I'd just like to say that this presentation will propose a dovetailed framework, a model where sustainability, GRC, and AI interconnect through shared principles of transparency, traceability, and trust, which is one of the key elements. It will conclude with examples from real-world projects in Singapore and the ASEAN region specifically, though, as I said, I'll include other countries as well, demonstrating how convergence is already happening across industries, from ports to logistics to energy to finance. So these are things that I will dovetail further, and that's basically it in terms of, without giving too much, so that you come on the 7th and hear me more on a teaser or an appetizer on what I will cover in my presentation on the 7th. That's all for my presentation, but I'm happy to field any questions. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much. I'm really so keen to attend your session and to know more about this, especially when you are talking about how it is going to impact the businesses in these countries, Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. 100% it is going to be helpful for them. And then, of course, all other countries as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great opportunity where we have Dr. Srinivasan with us, and the now house is open for the question and answers if you have any questions. Before that, let me thank those who are already with us in the live, and they are very keenly listening to you and appreciating you. So, Hira Hashmi, if you have any questions, you can go ahead. We have Sana Hashmi as well. We have Imtiaz as well. So please, thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for showing interest in the session of Dr. Srinivasan. And now, yes, the house is open.
Let's take a group picture, remember?
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Thanks, Huni.
Yes, so everybody has to be on the.
That's what I always remember. I'm always a picture person. Yes, please turn on your camera. I want to see your beautiful faces.
Yeah, shall we request the people to be on camera, and then we can click a picture. Meanwhile, Mr. Srinivasan, let me ask you something, that your topic that you have given is really something very, very unique. So will you please throw some light on your topic itself, the topic that you are going to take up on the day of the conference?
Yes, basically, I'm trying to bring up the issue of whether sustainability, AI, and GRC are distinct or can be dovetailed. And when it's dovetailed, how can it complement each other? And how can it support each other in terms of becoming more efficient in the way we do our sustainability matrices and whatever not? Because sustainability also covers the governance, and how, from a governance perspective, the sustainability matrices are embedded in the governance framework. And besides just the company's vision, mission, and strategic outcome, bringing sustainability, and and also including in the risk. So the risk scenario, or the risk landscape, would include sustainability components as well, and how that brings in. And of course, not forgetting AI. So with AI enabling it, the ethical issues of AI in terms of governance, and also the moral issues of AI would be covered as well in my thing. So basically, whether these three are parallels, separate lines, or can be dovetailed into one, and that goes by my title. Yeah, if I've answered your question. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. B. Ramanathan. Now over to you. B. Ramanathan is our co-partner and organizer in Singapore as well. Even Huni Lim is also one of our partner here. These are the ones who are really taking lots of efforts and pain in going out to the people, and then letting them be beneficial by this conference. So yes, Dr. Ram.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sivanesan. Last week we met with Dr. Chin.
With Dr. Chino, yes, Dr.
Happy
Ram, yes, I remember you,
be
yes,
here.
of course, from ACE
We
International.
would like
Yes,
to.
very recently, yes, yeah.
Thank you, thanks a
small
lot.
world, small world.
One of the important thing is corporate governance and regulations, and the risk factors behind with that. Hopefully, your experience, your enlightening talk session will engage us to know better, along with the modern equipments, the artificial intelligence and machine learning, how it is getting integrated for the system as far now. Singapore is leading for many things. One among is the governance and regulation. That is very important to listen. Happy to hear from you on day 7th December. Definitely, it would be a very wonderful and useful talk session for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ram, for the accolades and for the confidence in what I'm going to present. Definitely, I hope not to disappoint you and the rest and the whole team and all the participants. But there's a lot of exciting things happening around these areas, and it's still evolving as we speak. So I will share as best as possible the current trends, but I'm always, of course, by every minute it's outdated. So I can be as updated as I can, but I'll still be outdated on the day. So I'll do my best, of course, to be sharing whatever that I can.
Thank you.
And hopefully it is. I am also planning, I mean, no promises, but planning to share a bit of literature about this, which I'll share with Dr. Haleema to maybe share with all the participants what I've written something about it. But it is, I hope to finish it. I think I should be able to finish it before 7th of December. Something that I'm writing up, a short article on it and how these three dovetail. These are all in things. Even the government of Singapore, through the SCTP or the mid-career courses that they sponsor, the 4,000. I mean, Dr. Ram, you're familiar probably with this. Would only cover only these areas of AI and sustainability. So these are all in things, and these are all things that are evolving as the day goes by, and it's not reached a matured state of level yet, but there's a lot more to cover. So I hope to share something more aside from my presentation. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And yes, my dear friends, for your followers and for your audience and for the people, those who are very close to you, there is something very special and exciting we are offering. So since this conference is on AI and ML for a sustainable future, we are starting 30 days AI challenge, because it's really a challenge for all of us, all the speakers, all the attendees, all the delegates, all the awardees, all the students, those who are associated with this conference. So exclusively, this challenge is only for the people who are with this conference, Singapore Sustainability Conference. So we are going to have 30 days AI challenge from 1st November to 30th November. Every day we will be getting a task, and the task will be through our WhatsApp group that we have created exclusively for the Singapore conference. Every day we will receive a challenge related to AI, and we have to complete that challenge throughout the day. And then we have to share our learning or our exploration about AI, or our hands-on experience on AI, what we have done, and we have to share on our LinkedIn profile, tagging Edufam International Academy. And the one who is completing all 30 challenges will get a surprise gift during the conference in Singapore. So there is only one condition, that we have to complete all 30 challenges. There is no first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. No, just completion. You complete all 30 challenges and you are eligible for a surprise gift on the day of conference. Isn't it exciting? Yes? Miss Huni, do you think that your people, you are a green influencer, you think that your people are going to take it in a very positive way?
Yep, I think it's a good idea. Challenges like this is always good to. Okay, it's like habits is formed over 21 days, right? So when you have challenges like this, it motivates people to do it. It's just like me. When there's a challenge, I will make it. I will do it. Okay, but if there's no challenge, I'm like, it's okay. Like when the time comes. So I think it's a very good idea, to actually try. Like small little tasks, bite size is always good for learning, right? When you do like small little tasks every day, and then when there's a community of people trying to push each other to do it, I think that's a very good idea. So yeah, this is interesting.
Thank you.
And I'll definitely help you to promote. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And and I aim to be one of those who complete all 30, because I also love to go on the stage and receive some gift and awards and prizes. Since my childhood, I am very much passionate about that. If there is any competition, I always try my level best to be among the winners. If not on the first, or at least on second, third, or fourth position. But here there is no position. Here only it is completion. So those who complete 30 challenges will be awarded on that day. This is the biggest announcement from Edufam International Academy, along with all our partners, ACE International Singapore, Zolbesha Malaysia, and NESCOP Singapore. And yes, Greenie Huni, thank you very much for joining us. And Srinivasan, thank you very much for giving an insight about your presentation that you are going to have on 7th. It has really aroused the curiosity among the listeners, among the audience, among the attendees and all. Thank you very much. Yes, Commander Vijay Kumarji.
We have to take the photo.
Yeah, I'm curious.
We haven't taken the photo.
I'm curious to know one sample of the challenge.
Okay, you are curious about the challenge?
Yeah, it is one sample.
No, every day we have to do that challenge. So I will be sharing this in the group, and plus on my social media as well, it will go, and you will get that challenge. And we have to complete by the end of the day. We have to complete. Okay. So yes, who is clicking the photo?
Who's taking the photo? Okay, we have to turn on the cameras. Thank you, Ariel and Stella. I don't know if Stella is still here. Oh, I think she left. Yeah, but they came in on very short notice for this, and Kimberly as well. Okay, I'll take the photo now, yeah?
Ariel
Ready, one,
Ariel is not
two,
on the
smile.
photo. Ariel is not on the photo.
Yeah, Ariel is not on.
Yeah.
Actually, if one of you is on the,
Marco, please
if you're
switch on
on
your
the
camera,
computer,
video on. Everybody video on.
yeah.
Oh, Ariel, you are so
Okay, if you,
beautiful.
hi, Ariel. That's why you have to show your pretty face. Okay,
Yes.
can y'all take it because I'm on my phone? I can't see all the faces. So if
I'm
you're on your
taking-
computer, y'all can take.
Yes, I'm taking.
You know what I mean?
Please show your gestures,
Yes.
nice gestures, love, compassion, whatever you want to send to the people. Please show your gestures. And then yes, Principal Sahab, please switch on your video if you can. Yes, Marco, thank you very much. And everybody, yes, best smile on your face. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Only principal is not on the camera. Principal Vishwanathan ji. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Yes.
Thank you.
I have captured your beautiful smile and picture.
Thank you. God bless.
And
Kimberly is on now.
yeah, see you all on Monday. Monday we have another great speaker for the promo session. He is Dr. Raj. Mr. Dr. Ram, will you please say a few words about Dr. Raj? I think there is some issues. Dr. Raj couldn't hear me. But anyway, Dr. Raj is a great personality, a great scholar, basically, and a researcher. He is going to be with us. Are you speaking, Dr. Ram?
More noisy, yeah. No. Please go ahead because here it is noisy at home. Please.
Okay. So he is going to be with us on Monday, and I request each one of you to be there and to get the insights about his presentation and his findings of the research. And that's really going to give us, once we know the speaker, we know his work, we know his background, we know what exactly he is going to present, then that session becomes more meaningful and we are more beneficial of that particular session. That's why I request each one of us that this 1 month, if we can dedicate towards this conference, so that will not be only for 12 hours conference, but it is going to be multiplied by 24 hours and into 30 days. So the benefit can be multiplied if we are benefiting by these type of small sessions, and it's just matter of 30 minutes to 40 minutes. That's all. Thank you, everyone. It was lovely having you all in this session. A special thanks again to Srinivasanji. Thank you. Take care. Good night.
Thank you, Dr. Haleema, and all the best. See you all soon.
Bye.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
Thank you. Take
See
care.
you.
Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye.
Have a